Hey everyone, let's dive straight into today's topic, why Trump didn't solve the Ukraine conflict in a day. Now, you might remember all the buzz about Trump stepping in to mediate between Ukraine and Russia, promising a rapid resolution. But, as you can guess, it wasn't that simple. Here's why. First off, the Ukraine conflict is anything but straightforward. We're talking deep historical roots, territorial disputes over regions like Crimea, Donetsk, and Luhansk, and major international players like NATO, the EU, and the US all involved. Quick fixes just aren't in the cards when you're dealing with such a complex and costly war, both in human lives and economically. Now, onto the differing objectives. Russia wants recognition of its annexed territories, an end to sanctions, and a reduction in Ukraine's military presence. On the flip side, Ukraine is demanding security guarantees, the return of prisoners and children, and absolutely refuses to recognize the annexed territories or cut back its military. Add to that the fact that Putin has been using negotiations to gain a battlefield advantage, and you can see how tangled this situation gets. Let's talk about ceasefire attempts. There was a limited ceasefire agreed upon on March 19, 2025, after Trump's talks with both Ukrainian and Russian leaders. But here's the kicker. The US saw it as applying to energy and infrastructure, while the Kremlin interpreted it as energy infrastructure. This miscommunication led to continued fighting, and just 3 days later, a Russian drone attack in Zaporizhia killed 3 people and wounded 12, despite the supposed ceasefire. Distrust and strategic maneuvering are also huge roadblocks. Russia's skeptical about Ukraine's intentions and any enforcement of a ceasefire. Putin's been using talks to secure victories and regain influence, sometimes even offering deals just to distract Trump. And let's not forget the Ukrainian civilians and soldiers who doubt the effectiveness of any peace deal or military operation. International efforts haven't been much more successful. We've seen sanctions, peace talks, and military aid to Ukraine, but lasting peace remains elusive. The Minsk agreements in 2014 and 2015 failed, and despite increased military aid from the US and allies, the conflict rages on. Peace talks in Geneva in mid-2024 also fell through, and as of early 2025 we're looking at over 100,000 casualties and millions of displaced Ukrainians. So there you have it. Trump's ambitious peace plan couldn't cut through the historical, political, and strategic complexities of the Ukraine conflict. It's a stark reminder that sometimes, even the best intentions can't solve deeply rooted issues in a day. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this breakdown informative, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates. See you next time.